What's going on, guys? We're back here with another install on the C6. I just want to say first, you already know, if you're coming back, welcome. Thank you for the support. If it's your first time, like, comment, subscribe. I could really use it. You could enjoy the content. You never know, but it would be nice. But today we're doing a shifter install. We're going to do an MGW shifter install on the C6. As you can see, I have all my stuff all over the place, but let me just grab it. I have the shifter over there. I have the lower box, the heat insulation thingy, and everything else. Oh, nice, I lost a little rubber piece. I'll explain it all as we go along, but I guess we'll get started. First things first is you actually want to remove the shift knob. In order to do that, you actually need to rotate this little locking ring counterclockwise. Or not. Hold on. Alright, let's see how to do this. Okay. Alright, let me just try to get that off and then it should come out. Okay, so I'm not sure if I did correctly, but I basically pulled this down and then this little silver ring locks just like that. As you can see, I just rotated it counterclockwise, pulled it out, and then there is a screw right there. I think it's a T25, T35. I don't know. I got my tools right here. I'm gonna try and take it out. Shift knob should pop out, and then we'll be able to, well, then after that we actually need to remove the screws in here inside the glove box. There's actually 2 that hold the center console, and then there's 4 in the actual glove box. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, as if you actually go on the MGW videos, you can see it and everything, but it's more or less you get the idea. So let's get started on that, and then we'll be back once we remove everything and get a little bit more technical with the actual shifter part. Now, I'm not sure if you actually need to remove the shift boot, but I did remove it. There's 2 screws right here. So you can see that's it right there. It is a 7mm socket. You can take it out. Glove box is a 2E20. Sorry, center console is a cover is a 3. It's a T25. Can't speak English. This is also a T25. This is a T45. Left it in there for the shift knob. And then next, what you need to do is you just need to pop this whole entire center console out. Just be careful with what you have here. Try not to damage it or anything. But let's just pop it out. And I got the center console off. I actually missed a step. There's a part over here on the side of the center console that you're supposed to push down and out towards you, and there's 2 clips over here. Unplug everything. So this is the hazard. You just have to press it in from the bottom. See, clip, press it in. That's good. This is for the HVAC system, so you just also have to press that in. That you actually got to shove a screwdriver in here, and then it will pull out. So you have to pull it, like press it in and pull it. It comes out. Now it's time. You could just move it to the side. You don't actually need to remove it. I mean, I didn't have to personally, but whatever. One thing I did fix was that before, my vents over here, this one kept coming out, and it turns out the clip was taken out. So I just pressed it back into the clip. Back to normal. Now it's time to remove the dust shield, dust boot, whatever you want to call it. Looks like it might be a little bit hard to take out, but I guess we'll do that. And now we got everything removed. You're gonna want to remove what's the dust shield that sits here. Then it's like another shield. I think it's like this one that you might have to cut. I don't know. We'll see, or sound deadening. Now you're gonna remove the actual shifter. So before you do that, make sure it's in neutral. As you can see, it's in the middle. So remove that. It's 10mm bolts, 4 of them, and then we'll be able to pop out the shifter. Well, we also need to remove these 3 bolts. I think those are T45. You want to take into account the orientation of the actual shifter, because, well, the link assembly, because it's gonna have to go back the same exact way that it came out. But you want to be careful with that, because this bolt actually doesn't go all the way down and touches it. It only touches it like a very small percentage. So you want to make sure this one goes in perfectly, and you want to make sure you use Loctite. This way, when you put it back, it doesn't slip out and you don't lose gears. I think that was my understanding. You can look it up. Let me know, comment below what's the issue behind it, but that's my understanding. So let's just take this out, put the new one in, get the wheels go. So, and after you remove it, I mean, it's a little bit hard to remove it. You have to remove the 3 bolts and then lift it up from the top. That's the way I found it, kind of like this, and it should pop up. It's stuck on there pretty good, so you just have to pry it with some force. Afterwards, MGW offers you these like heat insulation type of things, like a Dynamat type of stuff. You have to put it here to prevent heat from getting into the shifter, like too much heat, so it doesn't damage anything. It makes it last longer. You might want to clean it a little bit beforehand to make sure it gets like a good stick and it looks better. So I'll do that. I'll insert it. There's instructions on how to do everything. You don't have to worry about it. It's like literally foolproof. So I'll do that. I'll install it, I'll tape it, I'll put the shifter back, and then I'll show you how to remove the actual linkage cable, or whatever you want to call it, from the bottom. It said super easy to remove. It's just 2 bolts over here, then the whole thing slides out. Shifter assembly, linkage, whatever, put it in there already. There's a cap. Pull that out. That comes off. Remember, the orientation this way, so you want to put it facing that way, especially for this thing. All right, so now it's time to bolt it up. It uses these 4 Allen bolts. And make sure you use some Loctite, and make sure you grease this up. Probably gonna use some assembly lube. I don't know if it's good or not, but just gonna wing it, try it out, see what happens. The thing that I do want to know is, remember when I said the bolt? Well, it has to fit into that. So once you put it in there with the linkage cable, you have to like press it in there and then tighten it. So I'm not really gonna be able to demonstrate it, but just take my word for it. Just lock it in there, push the bolt down, and then start screwing it. And you might want to start with that one and leave it a little bit loose and then tighten the rest. Well, we also have the alignment tool actually, so with the alignment tool it'll be easier. I'll show you that as well. It comes with the kit. So this is basically the alignment tool. You want to bolt it down. Make sure these, also you want to make sure the car's in neutral. Always verify that it's in neutral. I don't really know how, I just left it neutral before I put it on, but whatever. And then you want to put this on, bolt it down. You want to start with this bolt, make sure it's nice. Well, actually you want to leave this one last. You want to put these 2 on, and then align the linkage bolt, make sure it like goes in there like I said. And then you want to make this one, all of them very, very tight, but this one extremely tight. This way it doesn't come loose and come out or anything like that. I also used some Loctite blue, help out. And then now we could put the top part, which is the actual shifter, and we're near home base basically right now. Like I said, it's not very hard, it's fairly simple. Just take your time with it, be careful, make sure you follow all the steps. They're very, very important. So this is what like the assembled product looks like. Right off the bat, it already feels way stiffer. Like this is first, right? Second, but now look at third. It's like right there. You gotta say, it feels pretty good. It doesn't have as much slush, whatever, slap. But yeah, now you just have to cut the shift boot, which, well, not the shift boot, like this thing, the protector, which I already did. So I'll be putting this back. Then goes the other piece on top of that I took out before. I don't remember where I put it. And then you just assemble it. So from here on out, it's pretty simple. I gotta go for a drive, so I'm finish assembling this, and then I'll be right back, go for a drive, show you what it feels like and all that stuff. So Give me a few minutes, I'll be back. Alright, so we installed it, everything's touched up, it's finished. You can't really see since it's nighttime, but we got the shifter on. I installed it, not backwards, just a little bit more back, but it feels pretty stiff between the gears. The only issue, like reverse still works, everything's still Gucci. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. The only issue I would see would be, I guess, going into 5th and 6th, but I guess we'll try that out as we go. So let's head out on a little drive. I need gas, so we'll get some gas a little bit. Oh, wow, this feels really nice. Holy shit. I actually really like it a lot. I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I'll talk a little bit louder because the exhaust is pretty loud. It drones a lot too. Wow. Can't get over how nice like first feels in this. Damn. Just shifting through the gears, it feels nice. There's no like slap to it, it just goes in. And it's aggressive, like it demands for it to be slapped into gear. That's one thing that I like about it. Feels good. Oh, don't do that. Don't let the clutch slip. Damn, I'm gonna have to get used to this because it feels really, really good going into gear. Especially, like I said, downshifting feels nice, but it feels so quick. I'm gonna try to get onto the highway and then go for a rip, see how it does on that. So we'll be back in a little bit. So we're about to get on the highway. We're about to do a quick little second gear pull. Not really, but you know what I mean. Damn. Car just spins. I have winter tires on, so. But I gotta say, this shifter though, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. It's pretty damn nice. I mean, you know, it feels good. I'm not really gonna be able to show you with all this traffic, but I guess I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. If not, I appreciate it either way. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.